Apocalypse.
From Secret Jin, Carrillo getting that knock, and it looks like Federal maybe getting on the rotate to get the confirm, and he is. So he is going to get the confirm on a 2K here. So Secret Jin are going to have to start off this game with the 3-man.
You know, I forgot to ask. I wanted to ask.
Hold edge and just do it with your gun skill. Try driving in that late. You're going to get taken out every single time. So that's going to be one squad down so far. You can see 33 Svan staring right now at that rock where Gofsky is hiding behind. Got that mini 6X dialed in, waiting to get that spot.
Well, remember, Hasake was out there, not with the team, trying to get the pick onto one of the members of Loops. They were taken out in the process. So looks like 4 a.m. they only have 3 up. And A1 Esports, we saw the tail end of that one. They were in the smokes. They were trying to get the revives and the reset. Also picked apart, but Bigetron right now, they are in a solid position. They're trying to smoke this one up and just stay alive because honestly, they might have the zone, but there's a lot of potential angles that teams are going to be looking right on top of them.
Yeah, but they did reduce them by setting up those really nice car walls along that rock. Bigetron able to make cover when there isn't any. Love to see that from that squad. And we're looking at the rest of these teams. Footballists holding at the edge of the southern circle and trying to get some knocks on. They're going to get one onto SQX OCO. Lufa is nearby. It looks like he may get the opportunity to get this res off, but that's going to possibly open things up here for Footballists. Soke is going to try to get this nade onto Salim. Is he going to do it? It's getting closer. Nice bounce. Oh, what a bounce right there. The bounce shot from Soke, able to take out Digital Athletics. Love to see taken out right now. They got the eviction notice from Papa Blue saying, hey, your lease is expired on the apartments, baby. We're moving on over to the field of school. And you can see ICY trying to drive off in that buggy. You can't do that in the late game. You're going to get taken out. And Cosmos from Secret Jin getting some great shots right through the shack window right there. And he is playing a really good gatekeep from that position.
I see why they drove up, but I don't see why they did it right then and there without properly scouting. So they will be taken out. But Ryzen from Bigetron with that DP in hand. They got the high ground. They want to take those shots on those teams down below them. But once when they do, 4 a.m. right behind them, Hot Jukes.
Oh, and here come the grenades raining down onto Bigetron. There goes Ryzen. He's going to be knocked. Luxxy and Zuxxy, the two brothers, separated for right now. Trying to hold them off as Ryzen's going to probably try to crawl to Zuxxy, and it looks like he is able to make it to him as he try to get the res off. But you know that if they have more utility, they're going to throw it. But 4 a.m., they're also looking downfield as well. There's teams all over the place. That's Loops eliminated.
Loops, very challenging game when it comes to positioning and just getting favored in these zones. They don't really have much luck when it comes to that. But I'm honestly looking at Luxxy. Yeah, I was just, Zuxxy gets a shot, but I'm looking at their brother with that off angle could really play spoiler on that push from 4 a.m.
And you can just see right there after that one, Zuxxy's going to go ahead and look on back. Does get tapped in the process, but instantly moving away, protecting his body. Does not want to get knocked at this late stage. Luxxy's going to push the vehicle, super risky, but does end up living, just for that moment. But I think it is going to be enough for him to be close enough to their team to get rezzed. It's a great play right there. And Cosmos as well. On his knees, getting the rest of the team, but Swan pushing on in a Bigetron, and there goes the knock to finish them off. 4 angry men, they're pissed off, and they're trying to finish this one. We'll start off with a good chicken dinner.
They're going to be overthrowing Bigetron's previous position. They got 8 kills. They should be able to have enough time to maybe toss out a smoke, get that loot that Bigetron left behind for them. Cool Boy, the last one up. Looking to potentially get this pickup, but Power, 888, they're going for the 2-2 split. They're trying to get the chicken dinner right here.
Yes, they are. I mean, they're in a really good position. They're out of the circle. Look at that nade from Gooey KPS on the Savant, and another one to finish them off. What a play. Power, 888, they want a piece of this as well. Looks like TTOP is going to try and throw a nade onto Z, but he's going to get shut down. That laid down snake biting Power, 888 in the butt right there. They definitely felt that one. I believe they only have one.
Done.
I'm sorry, no, they're done. Not one and done. And it looks like 4 a.m., last remaining member, is going to be able to get all that loot. And in worst case scenario, pull off a little heal strat here.
4 a.m., the loot goblins when it comes to this game. They got a solo. and they're not looking to snake it out. They're looking to take some shots. Secret Jim spotted. Can we get that confirmed? Make it 11. Yes, yes, Shin said. Yes, give me more points.
Shin uses
Cosmos?
the red dot. Oh, Cosmos.
Take the shot. Oh, take the shot.
Has to do it. Goes for the split on the Cool Boy, but that's not enough. Cool Boy shutting it down. Look at the clear cam. His head, you know, he wants that one back so bad. That one is going to haunt his dreams. But we'll see if Shin is able to get it done. Oh, that's a bad nade. He's looking right at it as well. Cool Boy said, oh, that was your nade? I got one of my own, baby. Knocks right off the tree. And that's the game! What a finish! That they did have footballers pull up. They're gonna hold it down and open it up with a nice knock onto Silas here. Onto ZooTay from Silas. And here they go to try to press to get the last one. The lava's in. MP5's out, and out goes Footballist.
Yeah, Footballist, I mean, they already had the disadvantage. They only had a duo up right there. But that gunfight.
The fight's over, and we're waiting for you. Oh, man. Carrillo tried to go for that sneaky peek, but Gonzo was just staring at him and waiting for him. Golden's going to have to throw a smoke out, and you can see him do that right now. And after that smoke blooms, he's going to try to get into that shack. And the second it does, you can see Gonzo with the pre-fire, trying to catch him slipping. Does get a couple of taps, but Golden is
very crisp. As they are going to be making the pull up onto Konina Power.
Yes, they are. And you can see ReijiOcO got that nade loaded up, trying to be able to throw it in the window, possibly get an opening knock here. Black-White had some nades of his own, and he's got some locked and loaded, throwing them out as well into Digital Athletics, but they're going to be able to survive for a little bit, but you know that fight's about to pop off any second now.
Indeed, they left one in the back line where they were to kind of keep that Loop solo pinned down. Honestly, 3 members of the 8 just crashing this compound onto Konina Power. Black-White cooking his grenade, tossing that grenade. This could be money, baby. Oh, Black-White. There we go. Going to making this a 2v2 in the buildings.
Perfect nade indeed. You can see Solus throwing one up top as well, trying to catch Axe for slipping. Not going to be able to do it so far. Now Solus is kind of making some nice little pre-fire jump shots, trying to be able to make something happen on the Black-White. That Molotov, righty, too close for comfort. Axer's got that AK, but not fast enough. As Solus with that MP5, man, the MP5 really showing up here, able to get it done. And now Digital Athletics, 7 kills so far, about to make it 8.
Black-White in the bathroom. Yep, spotted. Couldn't surprise them there.
Not able to get it done. Now Godsend, it's up to just Rolkis, the last one alive. He's going to be running from the blue zone right here. Uzi in hand. Not going to go for the first aid. This man is just bloodthirsty as heck, and he's going to get punished for it.
We got people burning. We got the blue zone chunking them down and out. I don't even know. 4 a.m. They only got a solo trying to heal on up. You got to assume those revives are not going to be coming on out. But Nova right on in these buildings. They got the smokes. We got Bigetron pressing the situation as well. Alpha 7. We got 3 teams right on top of each other. And like you said, 4 a.m. Are they getting those heals off? Are they getting the revives?
They are right at the edge of that circle, just barely in, and it looks like they're going to have enough time as well to get those members up. The only issue is, though, for how long as we move on to Nova XQF against Bigetron. A huge fight right now. Great pre-fire right there from Microboy, using the Micro Uzi. And keeping true to his name as he shuts down Nova XQF BTR Bigetron, baby. Still up, 3 members remaining, and they got quite a few kills to their name.
Quite a few kills. They have the compound. They are in the zone. Alpha 7, though, they know exactly who's above them. The question is, we just saw DA also press right on this cliff right in front of him. This little snow mound is going to be between DA and Alpha 7.
Solus catching 2 members from 4 a.m. with 1 grenade. And now you see Sook having to go for the revive. But 4 a.m., they had a tough rotation as it was. You have the smoke wall, but it ain't going to be enough as Digital Athletics, they want their position back. 12 kills so far in this game. And then they're likely to get it after this one. And you know that they want some more.
12 kills, over 2,000 damage. But honestly, A1 here, they got 4 up. They have the edge. They have a little shack and a couple vehicles to work with. Right now, A1, they want to try to third-party these 3 teams as much as possible right now. We see the grenades getting tossed out from both ends of Alpha 7 onto Bigetron and DA.
DA felt that nade big time, and they're going to see them get in their vehicles, try to push up little by little here. as every single squad is looking right at him. They're getting pinched right now from A1, who wants some kills. They don't have any so far, but man, they are just getting straight punished by, it looks like, by every single squad. Look at all the nades right down from Luxxy.
Oh, Zima, see you later. That Zima went flying. Luxxy on the roof, tossing the grenades. Ryzen making sure Luxxy has the safety to do just that. Microboy trying to catch that off angle, but honestly, Bigetron up here on the high ground, overlooking all these teams right here.
I'll tell you what, it's like Digital Athletics almost had a 12v1 against all those teams. They saw their kills and wanted to shut them down, and they did. Bigetron have some really great spots with Luxxy and Ryzen on top of this roof right now. But here's the problem, Dave. Look at this next circle. It is in the wide open, in between both of these teams. And you know Ryzen's going to try to get these knocks right now. But they got to worry about Alpha 7 right beneath them.
Alpha 7 is right beneath them.
Oh, Luxxy!
Here we go. Luxxy gonna be pressing on over there with the Uzi, trying to take some shots. Sees Law going for that reload, going for the spray down once again, but Law able to dodge the bullets from Luxxy. And here we go. Bigetron trying to close this ward up at the end. The spray down. Whoa! And then A1 with the third party from across the way.
And it looks like Luxxy was able to just shred Alpha 7 with that beautiful angle there. But after those knocks, A1, they got to come in as fast as possible. The blue zone's punishing them as well. They did get Luxxy up. Look at this. He's got no health. He has the boost up to 1 HP.
Can they do it? Can they do it? Can Luxxy boost right now? Pretty much a 2v2. Looks like A1, they will not be picking up back. 6'9" behind a tree, connected on Microboy with the shots, Jukes, with the shots.
Microboy's so clutch right there to be able to get that knock. RxJack's gonna go for the res here, so he can have 6'9" up as well. That's a smart play, especially considering that this is in the circle. Microboy's opting to get that point. Very, very smart here. I think they're going to send Luxxy out on his knees to be able to try and get some information. He knows he's dead, and he tried the best to be able to get those spots, but Microboy's laser locked onto this tree. He realizes there's at least one member there. So he sees two. Goes for the crazy spray. Oh, but A1 are going to be...
Great team, but I see why from Zeus. Yep, cooking this grenade, getting ready to toss it. Talk about a bridge camp. If they can connect this grenade, that'll be a squad wiperino right here. Getting some damage out.
Some good damage, not able to get the confirm. Ernie up close and personal. Is going to be able to get a great headshot. Knock onto Ronin. Does get punished in the return of that, though. ICY is going to have to be able to make a play here. He's got his nade in his hand. He's going to go for that jump nade, most likely. Yes, he does. Is he going to be able to get the connection? It does connect! And what a connection indeed. The rest of Zeus, Zoil able to go ahead and get with the squad, and now RRQ, they're in big trouble.
Mr. Frog out here with that Uzi, ICY, pressing the situation with their AKM, wants to get the squad wipe. Only one more member up for RRQ. We got the smokes out. Looks like they will be trying to get the pickup onto Ronin as well. RRQ. I mean, if you would have told me we would have a bridge camp on Miramar, I would have told you to get out of here. But that's
the toes! The toes there. ICY able to get the spot onto G9, and they're going to leave him here as it looks like, D2E is going to jump down into the water and just play this extra safe. Now, the thing is, though, as Zeus is crossing, they're going to hear D2E in the water down below. He's going to try to throw one for himself. Pushing to FPP, try to get a better spot. But yeah, these are some tough nades to hit.
And I want, on the roof. Okay, I want to point out though real quick, Bigetron, they were grouped up just a moment ago. Once when Cool Boy started to toss some grenades, they immediately separated to make sure that they cannot all go down by one grenade. The question is, do they know Cool Boy is up here on the roof? Because this is a 200 IQ play.
Oh, I don't think so. I don't think they realize it at all. Oh, never mind. Ryzen able to spot him there at the last second. I mean, what great synergy right there from Bigetron to be able to get that spot. Now, Digital Athletics getting shut down big time, but 33 spawn. And there comes Law as well. I mean, these squads are just getting pinched like crazy. Sook trying to pick up all the loot he can really quickly. Moving up little by little. There goes Digital Athletics out in 7th. And 4 AM, 8 kills so far.
Doing great. They are doing great. And I like the utility coming out from a lot of these teams. The mollies, the grenades. It's way safer to throw a grenade over the hill instead of peeking on over the hill. At least try to fish out your enemies. Bigetron, though, trying to get the upper hill advantage and look down on top of Alpha 7. Let's see if that'll pay off.
They'll see indeed. This is why I love Bigetron so much. Regardless of whether they get the circle or not, they just push together as a team and bully their way in as a squad. And you can see Sook able to get some shots onto Ronan inside this house. That's going to bring some attention to ICY, and ICY's going to get caught on the rotate up. And these two members from Zeus, I mean, they're doing a 2-2 split, and they're done for.
Yeah, that is huge. Zeus, they had the whole team up. They had the 2-2 split, making sure to maintain their dominance in both of the only compounds. But they just lost one of their flank. And on the opposite end, I saw one of the Bigetron teammates pushing on into the other flank of the duo from Zeus. So Zeus, they might have had a better chance of grouping up right here instead of spreading that thin. 4AM will be overthrowing that one compound. We'll see, though. Zeus still, I mean, a very good game for them.
Yeah, very good game indeed, but you're right. They got to be able to group up together. They're grouped up in a vehicle, though, but with Zuxxy on that off angle, that will help them out a little bit to get on by, but some shots all the way from across the map from Sook are going to shut down that off angle. Bigetron now in big trouble as they got their eyes locked on by almost every single team here. We'll see how long they're going to be able to survive for. Sook's going to try to get that confirm onto Zuxxy.
10 kills.
10 kills so far, and oh, look at this, M16 single tapping. There goes one. Trying to get another. It looks like it's just Ryzen versus Golden here. Oh, but Ryzen's gonna give a burn! And that is it. Bigetron done.
The third party, though. I mean, 4AM, they scooped up 2 more points after that fight, and that's kind of a shame for Loops, because Loops, okay.
Trying to get some knocks. Golden with that buggy. He's gonna get a little rotate up. This would be an insane rotation from Loops if they're able to survive here.
Golden was able to rotate on in here and provide that cover fire to allow their other 2 squad mates to run across the open terrain. Not enough cover fire. Golden, what happened to the shots, man?
He had to move up a little bit more, and that's going to leave his teammates hanging big time. And now Golden getting caught in the 2v1. Yeah, just Loops trying to do their best, but with that circle rotation, has just proved to be too difficult for them to be able to make it in. Konina Power, 1 kill. Oh, Sook. Man, look at 4 angry men just pop off with this duo. They have just been bullying everybody in this position right here. I mean, they are the kings of the hill right now, and they're looking to finish this off with the chicken dinner.
Ooh, but Rob Dini, though, was able to pick up that level 3. Yep, got the M249. If there is a player on your team that you want to give that to and have that fighting chance, it is Rob Dini as Zeus. Zeus, they also have a solo. So 2 solos versus a duo of 4AM up here on the high ground.
Oh, the blue. The blue is coming in now onto Abilene from Zeus. And I think he's going to opt to go for the heal strat here. Yeah,
he's a lot of heals.
He's just going to heal it on up. So Zeus, they're done for. It's only a matter of time, and that's going to be it right there. So Konina Power have confirmed at least a 2nd place finish. Will we see the insane jump down 180 shots onto Rob Dini? That would just be absolute suicide. It's not needed, though, as 33
Bigetron playing. This eastern side of the map hasn't been as contested as it has been here in PMGC, so it's caused issues for Bigetron, but they seem to be fixing those issues pretty fast. There's Alpha 7, ViTU2k hitting a nice little shot there. Will flush that one out. Team Secret Jin going down. They had a ridiculous day yesterday, right, John? But now they're starting to slip it down again, and I mean, what we've praised them for is that consistency. Today has been a little bit of a weird outlier for them.
Now RRQ trying to push through the mountains around the northwestern island. Alpha 7 are laying siege to it at the moment, and neither of these teams in the next circle. They're both going to have to move, and at the moment RRQ seem to have the better end of this fight. As
east, so they can play around this really well, kind of isolate this west side, exactly like you said there, John. And if they can control this west side, it'll be perfect. But a lot more teams than I expected were able to make it through. ViTU2k's here, Zeus is here, RRQ made a really nice rotation taking out Team Secret Jin, but there's BTR actually going down.
What's happening on our screen?
Landing point for the rest of my team have already made into the circle. So wonderful stuff from him. That is a hero play and a half.
Rom does go down finally as well to D2E. Now on the eastern edge, NovaX with, I think they've got 2 players now alive. 2 of them have gone down earlier. Power 888 pushing down from the north. Only 1 player standing from them, but it's 4 angry men really with the best of it. All 4 of them alive. And on the northern edge, they might try and dismount Class Digital Athletics' position in the lumberyard. Power 888 though, they still have their player left. Svan getting shot out from across the way. Will go down, but NovaX down to 1 as well.
We saw earlier today on our angle. Cool Boy have a massive clutch out for NovaX getting that chicken dinner, and now we've got to see a really big clutch coming through from Jimmy, but he will go down. ReijiOcO will make that one happen. Perfect stuff from there. RQ trying to get into the zone, but Digital Athletics just playing it very, very slow within the lumberyard, managed to get in, but Loops, they took a fair few casualties earlier, but they are here.
They managed to get a position, get forwards, get the spot that they need. RRQ finally going down on the northwestern edge. Footballist, actually, they go down later than RRQ, so they actually get those placement points laddering up. Beautiful stuff from them, out healing in the zone. ReijiOcO trying to hold down against Silas, applying the bandage, but the blue envelope's not going to be able to out-heal that for now. Carrillo drops the smoke forwards to allow his teammate to try and take a better position. 4 angry men, 3 players, and they're still outside of the rest of this fight. 3 teams remain.
Considering where they've had to come from in Cow, having 3 players alive is pretty big. Now, cast your minds back to Digital Athletics versus 4AM in this similar position around Lumberyard. Let's see if they can make it happen once again, but it's Loops already putting in the punishment toward Digital Athletics, down to 3 players now.
Carrillo and Federal are forced to be reckoned with right now on the western edge, but 4 angry men have control of the zone right now. They have the ridgeline, and they're watching for these escapes. Prime real estate is the northern edge of this wall on the lumberyard into the next circle. Both Class Digital Athletics and Loops trying to move for it, but Carrillo gets spotted and Solus takes him down. Look at his split. Federal now last snake left for Loops.
Federal been really stepping up for Loops recently. Suk will drop up, spot Salim. He will go down. Silas round the side of this rock here, looking outwards. But will the wood keep him safe for long? Molotov's dropped down, and sure as hell, that stuff is flammable.
Not going to burn him down just yet, though. Husky controlling the ground from his belly. Really nice angles coming through, and with Class Digital Athletics, Selim being down, and only Silas and Solus there is no advantage in terms of numbers that they can leverage.
This would be 2 on the trot. Suk is in the grass, but Silas moving up. He has to make something incredible happen. There's Hasaki hitting a big shot here, but Solus coming out from the left side.
Last player standing for Class Digital Athletics. Solus hits the deck near Silas, but Federal, this team has been so quiet and they've just been such a nuisance in the side of everybody else. The Thorn is there, looking for the trade. Hasaki goes down. There's 1 player now standing for 4 angry men. Federal has the opportunity here, as it is going to be Class Digital Athletics falling. Federal needs to find 1. I don't think he knows, but he's crawling forwards, ever closer, ever closer. Hasaki might spot him in the grass. He's going for that knee scout right now. They know that there's only 1 other player left alive in this lobby. They're regrouping, and Federal, he has the angle. Suk looking to pop the heel, looks for the nade. Oh, if he's able to land it, do they know where he is? They don't. It's over the back. Oh, he's going long. Oh, just too far. Federal, you need to go shorter, and that gunfire gives the game away. Federal now controls the edge, finds 1. Zinhei last standing. Federal with a sliver of HP. The res is in, but they find him. He tries to go up, but he gets taken down.
Area where Canina Power currently is.
Loops started in South George Crates. Yes. So they started all the way up in the north, and now they're down in Ferry Pier, right next to Blue Bees. Golden goes down, but gets back behind the crate. The rest of Loops now can start to engage in this fight, but Blue Bees aren't going to give them any respite. Kurowski, beautiful off angle, spots Reiji, but the wall keeps him safe for now. Some damage sent in towards Federal, who does go down in the end. Carrillo popped that heal. Federal flushed out. 3 players from Blue Bees starting to swarm. You can see the off angle as well. Across the way, behind the shack, gets a buggy, wants to reposition as Kurowski holds on the building, holds up close, holds face, but spins around the edge, challenges Lufa, 2 players in the building, and has to dip back. They keep that pressure up, however, the Blue Bees will not stop. It's going to be Lufa as well coming into the backup, and they get another knock. Carrillo now last standing for Loops, but he's starting to dish out the damage. Kayovski very, very low. Carrillo healing out in the open. Kayovski skirts back behind the building as 2 reses coming through for Blue Bees.
Carrillo, nade in hand, getting ready to toss this one over the top. Blue Bees do not want to lose a player in this fight. That's a beautiful nade. Actually, they would have caught players holding on that side. Now, that is Karofsky getting flushed out. Blue Bees just trying to stay alive as long as possible. They do not want to lose a player here again. I'm just gonna keep reiterating that, because in this position, they have a really strong spot.
but they need that control. That's what you're really talking about there, Blank, is being able to maintain this area. It's a compound, and in a compound, the more sightlines you have, the stronger that hold is going to be over the location. Getting all 4 of those players to survive. Prime importance right now, and they send out together. ReijiOcO first into the smoke, trying to drain that clip from Carrillo, force him to take unfavorable fights. He goes 1 for 1, 2 for 1 right now. Is looking for a little bit more, might be able to get the flush. It's disastrous, and there's a reposition coming in, but Carrillo is still there. He goes for the spray, gets a lot of damage, but he has to worry about Lufa, looking for the shots, and finally Blue Bees take it down, but at the cost of 2.
To finish the game before the circle becomes an enemy and not a friend, but Sook right in the middle of it all. He is remaining strong, just holding in the eye of the storm. He's not healed one bit. He's still taking this fight with power 888. Just one bullet would take him down, yet he is still going.
He's had no meds for ages, and finally an aid from Corpai finishes off 4 angry men. Now we're down to 3, and it's all the squads left. RRQ stand up. G9 goes long with that Molotov, pushes in with D2E, gets spotted. Roll Kiss falls, and the rest of them as well. Godsend eliminated now, down in 3rd place, and it's power 888 with a chance, but only G9 is down. And Senior stands up with the DP, looking for that spray, looking for the suppression, as around the corner he finds one. Gooey falls, Corpai and OP now standing for the squad of Power 888 and R9. Sorry, RRQ, both downed, and only 2 players. It's 2 versus 2.
Senior, with the dinner plate in hand, was looking to serve up the chicken dinner, not able to make it happen, but it's G9 from the side. Beautiful little display onto top.
1 more now standing. Corpai at range, and Ernie gets the flush. 2 players standing for Power 888 as they are both alive. RRQ get the res on 1. Senior now on the back, probably not looking for it, but the heals come through. 17 kills, Blank. They're looking to rack up 9. 19 total on the game, looking to try and challenge for that top spot, but not quite going to be the 20. Still a very dominant performance as they are both alive. RRQ get the res on 1. Senior now on the back, probably not looking for it, but the heals come through. 17 kills, Blank. They're looking to rack up 9. 19 total on the game, looking to try and challenge for that top spot, but not quite going to be the 20. Still a very dominant performance coming in. RRQ on the split, and D2E wants to get Senior back.
RRQ just slipping into this circle right now. Just 2 players from Power 888. It will be a ridiculous win if they can make it happen. There's 2 loot crates on the floor in front of them, so they can get resupplied. There is a possibility in this game, John.
G9 goes forward. Will be the entry for RRQ up to the crate, and they have complete control over this position right now. Nades being thrown out to try and displace a flashbang, but it's not going to hit G9 there. Corpai out wide. Another nade loaded up, nicely cooked, and a knock onto G9. They've got an opening. They've got an opening, but D2E at range. Corpai finds Senior. This is 2 versus 2 now. They've given themselves the even odds, but their positions have been given away. Ernie looks for the spray, but it's his teammate D2E to get the knock, and now it's just Gooey behind the vehicle, behind the ridgeline, and needs to leave the cover. D2E and Ernie keeping up their appearances for RRQ right now as he gets the flush, trying to pick up those points. D2E with the angle, with the M4.
This is so like RRQ. Very, very careful. Very, very surgical. They don't want to rush this, John.
Behind the ridgeline now, hits the deck. Looks for a shot. Crossed over D2E sightlines. Waited for that reload. Nice discipline coming through, but Power 888, what have you got left in the tank? 1 frag. Starts to ramp on up. Senior tries to spray, but he won't be able to hit it. Caught out in the open, but he finally goes down, and that is Power.
This is in 5. All right. But this is great news. For everybody watching, it is now 15 points to Bigetron. It was 60 points at one stage today.
Power 888, very